Terrifying that this is the type of woman that people want as the president of the United States. They really want a woman that's known for using her mouth to get to the positions that she's in. And I don't mean public speeches. But then again, based off the morals of the women of the left, not surprising. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against having a woman president, but I'm not going to vote for someone just because they've got a cooch.
Conservative women are just better than these liberals. I'm just saying. You've heard me say for a long time that cell phone service with Pure Talk is half the cost of Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. You hear just $20 a month for unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data, and you might be thinking, what's the catch? There's no way Pure Talk can offer cell phone service that doggone cheap. I say just ask 1,000 of listeners who have already switched. They are loving that they're on America's most dependable 5G network. They love Pure Talk's U.S. customer service and their selection of premium phones. So what are you waiting for? It's time to start supporting companies who share our values, like creating American jobs and supporting our veterans. It's time to switch your cell phone service to Pure Talk Plus with no contract and a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Dial pound 250 and say Brandon Tatum, and you will save 50% off your first month. Again, dial pound 250 and say Brandon Tatum to start saving now on your cell phone plan. Let's get into this. Brena Brown, that's her name. Nick's friend. Shout out to Brena Brown. See, I knew she was good when Nick said he knew her from California. Anyway, this young woman is just off the chain. Not only is she beautiful, she's also smart. So you young single boys out here, don't be listening to Fresh and Fraud and all these people tell you all this crazy stuff. But anyway, young men, get a woman like this, that think like this, that act like this, and you will live long, okay? All right, I got to play what she said because she's absolutely amazingly true or honest in the things that she said. And all these deranged people out here that still think they're going to vote for Kamala and still want a terrible America, she put all at the rest with the Gadsden flag and the We the People in the background. Roll the clip.
Please just give me a valid reason as to why they're voting for Kamala Harris. So far, the only two that I've heard is because she's a woman and she's black. I'm from the exact same people that can't define what a woman is and who say not to judge people based off the color of their skin. Okay. Thought we learned our lesson with Obama, but apparently not. Actually terrifying that this is the type of woman that people want as the president of the United States. They really want a woman that's known for using her mouth to get to the positions that she's in. And I don't mean public speeches. But then again, based off the morals of the women of the left, not surprising. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against having a woman president, but I'm not going to vote for someone just because they've got a cooch. Especially one that is pro-defund the police and open border. Those are the same ones that say that Trump is trying to take down the democracy and you don't even realize what's happening in front of your own eyes. You now have a candidate that you did not vote for. This has never happened before. All you are is a puppet in their game. I thank you for your service of being a little social justice warrior for the past 4 years, but we don't want that anymore. You want a woman president so bad? I'm sure that it's not one that's going to be a complete embarrassment to our country. When push comes to shove, it's not going to matter what's in her pants or the color of her skin. It's time that you start actually using your brain because we can't afford another 4 years of this. Have a good day.
If you thought that wasn't enough fire, this second one is my favorite. Like, it's so much common sense that even I'm shocked at the amount of common sense that's coming out. Listen to this young woman. Share this with other young women and other people that live in America that think they're going to vote for Kamala. And I dare you, I'll pay $100 to somebody that can disprove anything that she said from the last video to this video. I'll give you $100. None of y'all gonna make it. All right, roll the clip.
Because you guys just ignore the fact that Trump is a convicted felon. Oh, kind of like how you guys ignored the fact that George Floyd was a felon. But okay. It just makes more sense because Trump has a lighter skin shade. Yeah. In my last video, I asked for people to give me valid reasons as to why they're voting for Kamala Harris, and still haven't gotten one, actually. So just like we're supposedly just ignoring the fact that Trump's a convicted felon, I hope you know that you're also ignoring the fact that Kamala Harris was the California Attorney General that prosecuted 2 undercover journalists who exposed Planned Parenthood for selling aborted baby body parts.
Boom! Come on.
Protect Planned Parenthood, and the saddest part is that probably doesn't even bother half of you. Have you guys heard of Sean Tillman? Probably not, because that's the guy that was a repeat felon that was released from jail because of a bail fund endorsed by Kamala Harris, who then after being released went on to shoot and kill someone. So you're also ignoring the fact that she blatantly stated that all 18 to 24-year-olds are stupid, who also said that she agrees with getting rid of ICE, and her form of securing the border is politely asking people not to come. How about we go tell that to Laken Riley? Oh wait, you can't, because she was killed by an illegal alien. And I hope you'll realize how hard the left dug into Trump's personal past, saying that it would have an effect on the way that he ran the country. Oh, but we don't want to talk about the fact that Kamala Harris was sleeping with a 6-year-old mayor of San Francisco when she was in her 20s and somehow ended up with 2 very high-up positions that she was not qualified for.
Willie Brown, Willie Brown, that's who she talking about. She talking about Willie Brown. Play with me. Listen, if you think anything she says wrong, I'll make a whole nother video and prove it to you. That was Willie Brown she was talking about. And the prosecution and everything she's saying is 100% facts. All right, let's keep going. Keep cooking. She cooking. She cooking over the stove. Roll it.
Funny how that works. So yeah, I'm still waiting on my one good reason to vote for Kamala Harris.
It ain't none. Don't even worry about it. And I think people like us, conservatives, young women like that, people like Nick the sidekick over here, we need to keep speaking out and telling the truth, because they're trying to conjure up this momentum as if somehow Kamala Harris is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's funny how their demeanor was down in the dumps when Joe Biden was in office, even though Kamala was the vice president. Now, all of a sudden, she's the candidate, and they're all, look at her. She's running such a fair and equal campaign. And she did a RuPaul thing that got almost 1 million views on my channel. One of her first commercial setups was RuPaul. America got to get sick of this stuff, man. It's just not going in the right direction. Quit getting gaslit and fooled by these people. They hate America. They're lying to you. And the young girl told y'all. She told you already. Go follow her on social media. Where's her link? We'll put her links in the description section. Her name again is Brena Brown. Brena Brown. Go follow Brena Brown. Straight facts. See y'all on the next one. I'm out.